What's up, Dough Chaser? My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches, and we are a financial improvement company. Today, we are talking about your credit and why your credit sucks. I am sick and tired of people not doing what they need to do to improve their credit. They join our credit repair program and they expect us to work miracles. And before anyone starts our program, I share with them that we are not going to work a miracle for you. We're going to follow the law. We're going to share information with you that's going to help you boost your credit score. We're going to help you get some deletions. However, in order for this to work, we have to work together, okay? And last night, someone called our office. They've been a client of ours for about 5 months, and they were dissatisfied with our credit repair program because their credit score wasn't improving. And after I looked over their account, something bothered me, and it caused me to make this video. So if you are someone who is looking to improve their credit this year and you have goals that you want to reach, like buying a house, buying a car, or refinancing bad debt, and your credit is a roadblock, I'm going to share with you why your credit sucks and what you can do to dramatically improve your credit score. And if you're serious, you're going to put this to play as soon as possible and stop playing about your future, okay? So let's get to it. In order for you to understand why your credit sucks, you need to understand what your credit score is made up of, okay? And this is information that we share with our clients. There are 5 components to a credit score. Okay? The first component to a credit score is payment history. This is 35% of your credit score. The second component of your credit score is credit utilization. This is 30% of your credit score. The third component is length of history. I apologize for my marker, but hey, deal with it. This is 15% of your credit score. The fourth component we have is credit file mix. This is 10%. And then the last component we have are inquiries. The remaining 10% of your credit score. These are the 5 components of your credit score, okay? And in order for you to understand how to improve your credit score, you must understand what your credit is made up of. And under these 5 components, this is the FICO model, okay? The FICO is important because this is used in 90% of lending decisions. When you're looking to buy a house, buy a car, get a loan, whatever the situation may be, 90% of lenders look at your FICO score. Now, what you need to understand is all of your credit scores for different situations, they're different, okay? None of the scores are going to be the same, so understand that up front. However, if you impact these 5 components, you're going to see dramatic changes with your credit score, okay? So we have clients who are in our program, and they want us to work miracles where they want us to improve their credit score. Unfortunately, credit repair is not about improving your credit score. It's about improving your credit report. What we do is we dispute negative information that may be inaccurate with the credit bureaus, with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, okay? And we try to get that information removed so that when you are building your credit, you see quicker increases with your credit score. However, if you're building your credit and you have negatives on your credit report as well, it's going to be harder to see those increases because you have negative fighting the positive. Our program is about removing those barriers so that you can see dramatic increases as you build your credit, okay? In our program, we teach our clients these 5 components, and we also share a lot of strategies with them to improve their credit scores, okay? So just continue with me as I break this down for you. These are the 5 components of a credit score. The lowest credit score you can have is a 300, okay? The highest credit score you can have is an 850, okay? Anyone tells you other than this, they're lying to you, all right? When we do 850 minus 300, that gives us 550 points that we have the power to influence. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some simple math. All right. Payment history, 35% of your credit score. When we multiply 35% by 550, that gives us 192.5 points that we have the power to influence. As long as we pay our bills on time, our credit score will improve and possibly improve up to 192.5 points. Credit utilization. This is the comparison of your credit card balances to your limits. This is 30% of your credit score. 30% multiplied by 550, that gives you 165 points, okay? Length of history, 15% times 550, that gives us 97.5. And then 10%, 55 points. 10% times 550, 55 points. When you do the math all together, that's 550 points, okay? We teach this to our clients. Now the thing is, understanding that these components impact your credit score, okay? Understanding that you may have some negatives that are impacting these components of your credit score, like late payments, high credit card balances, low history, a minimal credit file mix, and a lot of inquiries. Those are going to hurt your credit score. That's going to cause your credit score to drop. Now, this particular client who called us, I looked over the credit report, and what bothered me was not only were we able to remove a lot of negatives, I'm not even going to talk about that. This client was doing nothing to build their credit. They had about 10 or 15 negatives still remaining on the credit report. However, they had 0 positive accounts on their credit report. They had 0 accounts on their credit report with 100% payment history. 0 accounts on their credit report that were affecting credit utilization. Listen, if you would just implement the credit building strategies that we share with you on this channel, or if you're a client, the emails that we send to you every week, if you implement those, you're going to see dramatic increases with your credit. Opening up a secure credit card that we recommend, credit utilization. If you don't have a secure credit card, your credit score can improve up to 165 points alone. This is mind-boggling because no matter how many times I share this, some people just don't get it. And if you are someone who is looking to take their credit to the next level, be smart. Of course, you're working on removing negatives from your credit report, but you also have to work on building your credit. If you're not building your credit, nothing is happening. That foundation that you're leveling out, nothing is growing upon that. And because so, your credit score is stagnant. Your credit score remains to be low because you're not doing anything to raise your score. Old negative payment history is still showing up on your credit report and it's not causing your score to grow. Now, yeah, we can remove that, but you're not going to see huge increases unless you do your part too. And that's building your credit. And when our clients listen to us, when our clients implement the strategies that we share with them, minimum within 6 months, they average a minimum 100-point credit score increase. However, if they implement the strategies that we share with them on credit building, there's no reason for them not to raise their credit score up to 200 points. As we remove the negative and they add the positive, they will see dramatic increases with their credit score. But this particular client who called last night complaining that nothing was going on with their credit score, they failed to take responsibility. Our program is not here to work miracles. Okay? Even if you are working on repairing your credit yourself, removing negatives from your credit report alone is not going to raise your credit score dramatically. You also have to build. Whether you're working on it yourself or you're working through a credit repair organization like mine, no matter what, you have to build your credit. And the way you build it is through positively impacting these 5 components of a credit score. Payment history. Pay your bills on time. If you have many bills that have late payments, open up a new account. Add more positive payments to your credit report so that you can begin to negate the negatives. If you have credit card balances with high limits and high balances, Begin to pay down those balances. Contact your creditor and ask for a limit increase. That'll drop your credit utilization. Open up a new credit card. That'll drop your credit utilization. If you don't have any credit cards, you're missing out on 165 points you could be up alone. It's impossible to have a 700 credit score without a credit card. Do the math. Length of history. Stop closing your credit cards. Keep them open. Credit file mix. For as many installment accounts, you should probably have 2 revolving accounts. So if you have 3 installment accounts, you need to work on adding at least 3 to 5 revolving accounts over the span of a year. Okay? I have something called a 4-card strategy. We share this with our clients. Many of them do implement this. So if you are someone who's following our rules and following our strategies, give yourself a pat on the back. But if you're not following those strategies and you're complaining about your success in our program, or you're complaining about your success with fixing your own credit, this is the reason why it's not happening for you, because you're not positively influencing these 5 components of a credit score. It's simple, people. It's just tedious. You got to do the work. It's simple. And then lastly, stop applying for accounts. We have clients who will see a 50-point increase with the credit score, and then the next week they get a new car. Like, finish the program. Finish the process before you go into the next step. Okay? If you're not going to quit the program, stop adding new increase to your credit report, because that hurts you up to 55 points. We have some people, they'll see a dramatic increase. They go get a new car. They apply for 15 different credit cards. And the next thing you know, their credit score drops 15, 20, 25 points. And then they're blaming us for it. No, it's not our fault. It's yours. Take responsibility. Stop applying for stuff that you know you're not going to get approved for. Finish the process. That's the point of this. Finish the process and take responsibility. You can work on removing negatives from your credit report, but if you're not working on building your credit, it's not going to happen for you. Just being honest, okay? So hopefully this information is helpful. I'm not going to push our credit repair program. However, I do have a free credit masterclass that you can take advantage of, where I dive into this deeper, and I also talk to you more about credit repair strategies, more about credit building strategies, and more about money management. If you want to really have a big impact on improving your credit, I highly recommend that you take advantage of that free credit masterclass. Click the link associated with this video, take that class. If you are a client of our program, you don't have to take that class. All you have to do is read the emails. The strategies, we're giving them to you, okay? Just read the emails, please. I want to help you. But in order for us to help you, you have to take some kind of responsibility, all right? Again, my name is Jason White. You all have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.